Welcome to the Lopingian, a journey back in time. Close your eyes. Imagine stepping into a world that existed long before the age of dinosaurs, a world teeming with life and brimming with mystery. Picture a landscape that is both alien and familiar, a place where the first seeds of life, as we know it, began to take root. Imagine a world long before the dinosaurs. This is the Permian period, a time of immense change and incredible creatures. It was an era that laid the foundation for the future of life on Earth, a period marked by the emergence of new species and the evolution of complex ecosystems. We journey to the late Permian, to an era known as the Lopingian. This epoch was a critical juncture in Earth's history, a time when the planet was undergoing significant transformations. The Lopingian lasted from 260 to 252 million years ago. During this time, the Earth was a dynamic and ever-changing environment, with continents drifting and climates shifting. It was a time of great upheaval, leading to the largest mass extinction event in Earth's history. Volcanic eruptions, climate change, and other cataclysmic events reshaped the world, wiping out nearly 90% of all species. The Lopingian was a time of great experimentation in the natural world. Life was constantly adapting and evolving, with new forms emerging to take advantage of the changing conditions. New species evolved to fill the many ecological niches available. This period saw the rise of many unique and fascinating creatures, each playing a vital role in their ecosystems. Reptiles were becoming increasingly dominant. They were diversifying into various forms, from small, agile hunters to large, formidable predators. Some were small and agile, darting through the undergrowth. These nimble creatures were adept at avoiding predators and finding food in a competitive environment. Others were large and powerful, ruling the land as apex predators. These dominant reptiles were the kings of their time, showcasing the incredible diversity and adaptability of life during the Lopingian. Picture a world with one massive supercontinent. This was Pangaea, a colossal landmass that stretched from pole to pole. Surrounding Pangaea was a vast global ocean known as Panthalassa. This immense ocean teemed with life, from microscopic plankton to giant cephalopods. The interior of Pangaea was a different story. Vast deserts spread across the continent's heart. These arid regions were subject to extreme temperatures, scorching hot during the day and freezing cold at night. Only the hardiest of creatures could survive in these harsh conditions. The Lopingian climate was in a state of flux, a period marked by dramatic and often violent changes in the environment. Volcanoes erupted with greater frequency, their fiery displays lighting up the skies and altering the landscape. Spewing ash and gases into the atmosphere, these eruptions created thick clouds that blocked sunlight and affected global temperatures. These eruptions had a profound impact on the climate, covering vast areas in ash and altering the chemical composition of the atmosphere. This led to intense global warming, with temperatures rising to unprecedented levels, creating a hostile environment for many forms of life. The polar ice caps melted, causing sea levels to rise dramatically, flooding coastal areas and altering habitats. This, combined with the volcanic activity, disrupted weather patterns, leading to more frequent and intense storms that ravaged the land. These storms were unlike anything seen before, with powerful winds and torrential rains reshaping the terrain. The rising temperatures and changing weather patterns put immense stress on the planet's ecosystems, pushing many species to their limits. Many species struggled to adapt to these rapidly changing conditions, with some managing to survive while others faced extinction. The stage was set for a mass extinction event unlike any seen before or since, a dramatic end to an era of extremes. Section 4. Life finds a way, the remarkable creatures of the Lopingian. Despite the challenging conditions, life flourished in the Lopingian. Insects buzzed through the air, their wings shimmering in the sunlight. Amphibians lurked in swamps and rivers, their slimy skin glistening with moisture. And on land, a remarkable group of reptiles, the therapsids, were thriving. The therapsids were the ancestors of mammals. They were a diverse group, ranging in size from tiny mouse-like creatures to large, powerful predators. Some therapsids even had fur, a sign of their warm-blooded nature. These fascinating creatures were poised to inherit the Earth. Section 5. The dying light extinction grips the Lopingian world. As the Lopingian progressed, the environmental pressures intensified. The climate became increasingly erratic, with severe droughts and extreme weather events becoming more frequent. These harsh conditions made survival difficult for many species. The volcanic eruptions continued unabated, pumping more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These eruptions not only caused immediate destruction, but also had long-term effects on the climate, leading to a runaway greenhouse effect. Temperatures continued to rise, and the oceans became increasingly acidic. This acidification disrupted marine ecosystems, making it difficult for organisms like corals and shellfish to survive. The once thriving ecosystems of the Lopingian began to collapse. Forests withered, and coral reefs, which had been vibrant hubs of marine life, started to die off en masse. The mass extinction at the end of the Permian was a tragedy of unimaginable proportions. Entire species vanished, leaving behind only fossilized remains as a testament to their existence. It is estimated that over 90% of all marine species were wiped out. The oceans, once teeming with life, became desolate and barren, and 70% of terrestrial vertebrate species perished. The land, too, was left empty and lifeless, with only scattered bones to mark the passing of countless creatures. The Lopingian, a time of incredible biodiversity and evolutionary innovation, came to a sudden and catastrophic end. This period, once marked by the flourishing of life, was abruptly transformed into a world of silence and death.